How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Good stuff. Well then, we'll start on how's training been for the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, I mean, we give him some time off after Magic. So yeah, just for head space and physical as well, recovery. So we've been good since then.
Just a couple on your squad, if you don't mind. How is it shaping up? Obviously, Ryan missed Magic Weekend. There's talk of Nene Macdonald being back in the country. Can you just give us a roundup on that, please?
Yeah, Ryan's fit and available, and Nene's back, as you say, in the country, so he's available as well. So got a couple of additions there. And
I think you said at the time, Chris could have played precautionary, and Joe. How are those two?
Yeah, they're neither of them will be available. Certainly, Joe's a few weeks, and so Chris is the same. Chris Hill. Was you were referring to Hankinson or Chris Hill? Yes. Well, anyway, Chris Hill's.
Sorry, Hankinson.
Yeah, Hankinson. He's touch and go, so we're still waiting on him. So, but the other two aforementioned won't be fit.
How big of a boost is Nene Macdonald then?
Yeah, he's great. Obviously, he's had a very unsettled year. Even looking all the way back from playing in the Pacific Cup and therefore not having no pre-season with us, then coming into the turmoil that obviously we all know has been, and so he's not played. So it's a great boost for him, really, as well as us. So I'm pleased that he gets the opportunity now to pull on the Salford shirt again, and obviously for us as well. But without adding pressure to him, he'll take a few weeks, no doubt, to get back in the swing of things.
And importantly, everything all good with his family. Obviously, he went down under for the birth of his child, didn't he?
Yeah, mother and child very healthy and doing well. Thank you.
Good to hear. Just another player I wanted to ask on. I think he was nominated, one of 3 nominated for Player of the Month for April. I just wanted to talk about the impact that Tiaki Chan has had at the club and in the middle for you.
Yeah, he's been good. I think the important thing for Tiaki, for us regarding Tiaki when we brought him to the club, and we tried previously to bring him to the club, is his character. I think he comes from good stock. His brothers, his family, his dad obviously was a great competitor, great lad as well. So. We knew what character we were getting, and then he's backing that up with some really solid performances as well. He's been great to have in and around the group, and like I said, on and off the field, he's been very good for us.
Yeah, he's certainly a character. Just finally from me on Castleford, I think Danny Maguire said that their performance was rubbish after Magic Weekend. Expecting a tough game this weekend. Absolutely,
it always is at Castleford, and obviously Castleford will be, as everybody else, this is a game that they'll be targeting, and a game where they'll see themselves picking points up, and understandably so. So every week's tough. For us, every week's tough for everybody, but for us in particular, it's been, as it's difficult. So, we'll be facing a motivated Castleford side, that's for sure.
Great stuff. Thanks, Paul. I'll pass you on.
Thank you.
This weekend.
Cheers. Thank you.
So that doesn't.
Hi, Paul. You okay?
I'm good, thanks. You?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you, mate. Just, I know you don't want to talk obviously about what's happened, but could you tell us what the atmosphere maybe has been like in the past week at all, with Chris leaving and Paul returning? How the players found that upheaval?
Well, we was off, so I'm sure everybody were off doing their own thing, and so in the immediate aftermath of that change, there's no reaction really, because we was off. So this week's been a great week training, as mentioned before. So the atmosphere is great.
Has Paul spoken to the players?
No, Paul's not spoken to the players. So keep it on, rugby. Come on.
And how are you? No, okay, fine. Right, okay. Now I'm feeling under pressure, Paul. Now you're staring at me with those.
Pressure's good. How do you think I feel?
Okay, right. So obviously, huge. How important then is it getting 2 more points on the board this weekend?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we want to compete. That's what we're here for. We want to compete in everything that we do. And this is no different than any other time. So again, it's every week's tough for us. Every week now, we certainly are the underdog, and this week will be no different. So we just need to perform, and then anything else will look after itself.
Because obviously I know it was defeat earlier there this season, but that was a close run game, that wasn't it, with a try scored late on.
Yeah, I think it was 20 points to 12. But we weren't good in that game, and so we would want to improve on that. But again, I think our pitch has changed that much week by week. That'll be personnel, players. The team will be completely different than the one that lined up last time, and so we had a lot of factors that was disrupting that day, so hopefully this day will be less disruptive on our part, and regardless of who our players are, that we can go in with a team that is committed, connected, and feeling privileged and proud to represent Salford. So that's the main thing. So I feel like we're in that kind of position at the minute, and like I said before, now it's our job to try and improve our performances, and as a group just try and take some steps forward.
And just on the fans as well, obviously travelling support were in full voice last time you were there, as you said, that there were obviously issues off the field then as well as there are now. But just a word on the fans as well, really. I know that there was some, you probably haven't seen it, but on social media last week there was lots of Salford fans tweeting "Don't take my club away" and things like this, and hashtags and photos of memories of Salford Red Devils. Right.
Okay. I mean, I've said it every week, so it's a really easy question when I get asked about the fans. Well, they quite rightly, probably three generations of people, probably coming to the ground, granddads, dads, kids, mothers, daughters, all of that. It's a family thing. It's all about the community, Salford, and our club. I think more than anybody, just we really work together from the players and to the staff to the to the supporters. So in particular Castleford, they'll be coming in numbers there. They'll enjoy it. It's been a tough journey for them, as it is for everybody. So we just need to dig in and stick together, and then hopefully when it's a little bit brighter, that we'll enjoy the success, and we'll remember the tough times where we all dug in together. It's it's special. You learn about others, but you learn about yourself as well. So it's important to be present in the moment, I think, for everybody. And like I said, we're here doing a job we love, and we're looking forward to this weekend's game.
Yeah, I think.
Great. Thank you, mate. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hi, Paul. You all right?
Hiya, mate. Yeah, good time.
You mentioned obviously wanting to win. Obviously, that's a given in the sport. But where do you have a goal this season now, or is it kind of just win as many games as you want, basically, as you can even?
Yeah, no goals. I think control the controllables. So when the picture changes as frequently as it has done, then it's very hard to set goals. What we set, back in training in pre-season would be different now. And one thing we've always done since I've been in charge here is have clarity in what we talk about, have honesty, and be realistic about everything. So. We're not setting goals, that's for sure. That's I think with when you've not got inconsistency, goal setting will set you up for a fall. I think our first thing would be to be consistent, within the club. And once we've got consistency, then we can map a route forward and a succession plan on and off the field.
And you mentioned obviously a lot this season just how impressed you've been with all the loanees, like the way they're bought in, etc. I think at last check we were at 5 because obviously Jake Fuller, got recalled. Can George Hill play against his parent club, and do you still have 5 at the moment?
Yeah, we've got 5, and there's no restrictions in George's loan deal there, so it's as simple as that. And again, reiterate, they've all been great, and Jake's gone back, and I thought he played really well for Warrington, so that was pleasing. I've been really pleased with the buy-in from all the loan boys. They've been great.
Who is George the next of those to expire / be re-upped on another rolling contract sort of thing?
Oh, I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure of the detail of each contract. So it's just, I think they're all ongoing, and they're just getting rolled over. As the time, the deadlines come up. So it's pretty smooth that one. So, but I don't know the dates.
And just lastly from me, obviously I know you spoke about how hard it is when you're losing players and you can't learn in more. Do you have a plan to bring in a sixth? Obviously now that the Challenge Cup semi-finals are kind of out of the way, so you've almost got 9 other teams to recruit from as such. We'll be looking, but as it is this week, then we're not looking, to bring anyone in this week. That's for sure. So to answer your question for the immediate is no, but again that could change come Monday. Thanks very much, and best of luck on Sunday.
Thank you.
Right, Paul, you okay?
Hiya, Rob.
What does a week off for the job as a rugby league head coach look like? Do you just like to get away from everybody and go somewhere hopefully no one knows who you are? Just to get away.
Try, Rob, but I can't escape the phone calls. So
no.
It's difficult, mate, if I'm being honest. But I did get away. I got away, with a few of the boys, and we had a good break. So it was a nice rest.
Good. Castleford away this weekend. A loop fixture. Are you a fan of the loop fixtures?
No, not really. It's just the more things in any sport or any walk of life that keeps it simple is better for me. I mentioned clarity earlier. I think I always think if you're an outsider looking in, if you have to explain something that seems overly complicated, then it's not good. So that fits in that category for me.
Yeah, we've had a lot of injuries during this period. Do you think that's not been spoke about enough with everything else going on?
Certainly it's been something that's not been mentioned, but understandably it's been not the top of the list of immediate concerns. So whilst it's been affecting us, there's been a bigger story, on the sideline. So you're quite right, Rob. We've had a lot of injuries, and like I said before, I mentioned Chris Hill and I think Joe Mellor as well. I think they struggle. I think they both felt ankle issues from the pitch, which is a bit of a mess at the minute as well. So we're doing it tough in a few areas.
Yeah, did you watch the Challenge Cup semi-finals? What did you think?
They were good. Enjoyed watching them. Obviously, you, as a coach and as a player, you watch them, and you're slightly frustrated that you're not involved. But I can enjoy it for what it is, and respect to all of them for the way they performed and showcased the game. I thought it was very good.
Yeah, final one from me. You love being the underdog. Currently, we're bottom of the table. Perfect situation to start the fight back.
I'd rather be the underdog and not bottom of the table. But as always, Rob, we'll walk tall wherever we go, and we'll do our best to try and perform and put things that be the master of our own destiny, as I always say. But we'll be confident and looking forward to the fixture.